Hello students and welcome to chapter 7. We are going to be looking at sections 7.3 and 7.4 here. Today we're going to, this is a good place I think to combine both of those together. So you see a note template in front of you that looks a little bit different from the page you see on my screen. That's so that I can use my algebra tiles a little faster and keep the videos a little shorter. But keep this in mind, if I use algebra tiles in my notes in this video, yes, I want you to write them down, regardless of if you've been using them or not. We need to all practice this at times, and this is one of those times. Also, if I write something down in as far as writing the math down, I expect that in your notes as well, or you might be asked to finish that up in class if you don't. So please, for the sake of notes, it goes down on my paper, it goes down on your paper. Keep that in mind, please. All right, so here we go. We have this expression right here where we are going to simplify like we've been doing. We have 3x plus 4 plus 2x plus 1. So the first thing I want you doing is to begin by setting this up with algebra tiles. So you'll need to draw the picture that I draw here. So the first one, to show 3x plus 4, we have 3 x's. Here's 3 of them. And we have plus 4, so you know how to show that hopefully. We have 3x plus 4. That's the first expression right here. And then we also have 2x plus 1. So what you'll need to have are the rectangles similar to what I'm showing you here on this screen. I'm running out of room just a little bit, so let me slide down. There we go. 2x plus 1 right there. So you can use plus signs to represent positive. That's fine as you do the notes. So your notes might just be rectangles with, you're not going to be able to see it, but you might put a plus sign. Yeah, you can't see it with that font. Plus sign on each of the rectangles there as you go. And then underneath the expression, if you would draw the picture over to the side like I did, and then underneath the expression, notice what we have here. We have 3x plus 4 and 2x plus 1 as though the parentheses weren't there. We have the same thing as this, 3x plus 4 plus 2x plus 1. So basically we have, this is just like the parentheses are not there. So if we were going to combine our like terms or count them up, we can see we really have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's. So that is the same thing as 5x. And there you can see it, 3x plus 2x plus, and then this 4 plus this 1, which is this group here, these and this one, that turns out to be that. Now that's all we can do. Remember, we cannot add those together because they're not like terms. So that is basically number 1 done. Well, that worked out nice. Like I said, it's almost like the parentheses weren't there. Let's look and see if that happens on the next question here. All right, the next question says negative 4x plus 2. Okay, so let's set that up with algebra tiles. Yes, I want you to do that. Negative 4x would be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4x plus 2 would be this, plus 1, plus 2. So that's the first expression. And then the second one, it says plus, so we're going to add negative 2x plus 2. Looks like this. Okay, now if I were going to count it up, now put my like terms together, if I did that, I would end up, it looks like I don't have any zero pairs here, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they're red, so it's negative 6, but hang on just a second, let's realize, before I do that, let's realize that I have the same thing as negative 4x plus 2 plus negative 2x plus 2. Without the parentheses, it's the same thing, right? There's negative 4x plus negative 2x plus 2 plus 2. So basically, I have negative 6x. There they are. I just counted them a minute ago. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, negative 6x. And then this 2 plus this 2, which is here, that group right there, is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. So negative 6x plus 4. So it looks like if this sign right here is an addition sign, we can just take away the parentheses as though they are not there. Simple enough. That's pretty cool. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. You have 2 more problems on this page, on the front page, kind of like this. Would you hit pause and work those out just like I did? Go ahead, draw the algebra tiles and show the answer. and see if you can come up and do those two correctly. Now this side of the page is easier than the back side, so hit pause, and then when you come back I will just show you the solutions without talking them through and see if we agree that the answers are the same. So hit pause now. Okay, if you are back, I am going to walk on through the answers for you here. So here comes the answer to number 3. This is what the picture would have looked like. You had x minus 3. That's x minus 3 is right here. Right? And then you have x minus 4, and x minus 4 is this part down here. Again, no 0 pairs. I wish I would have made one with 0 pairs, so you had to cancel them out, but I don't have them. That's okay. And this is what it looks like on your paper, that I just took the parentheses away. And again, I'm telling you, the reason you can just take them away is because that is an addition symbol. So you basically have x minus 3. Now you might think boom, boom, plus negative 3. That's what I would do if I were you. Plus x plus negative 4. Again, boom, boom. There, that's plus negative 4. You have x, 1x and 1x is 2x. Negative 3 and negative 4 is minus x, or plus negative 7 is the same thing. I think I said negative x, it's negative 7 is what that is. And then moving on to number 4, here is the solution to number 4. Hopefully you did that. And here is negative x minus 1 right there. And then here is negative 3x plus 4. And if we count it up, again, no 0 pairs, which I wish I had done that. I said that just a moment ago. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4x. Right, that's what it looks like without the parentheses. Negative 4x plus, and then here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is 1 plus 4 is 5 right there. So I'm going to stop this video here because the next side is a little more complicated because we have a minus sign in front of that parenthesis, and it gets a little bit weird. So hang on to this. Let's come right back for part 2 of this video, and we will hopefully be able to get it done in one video.